Baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. The snow is really piling up outside. I wish you wouldn't make me leave here. I poured it on and I poured it out. I tried to show you just how much I cared. I'm tired of words and I'm too hoarse to shout. But you've been cold to me so long, I'm crying icicles instead of tears. No. You're crying icicles instead of tears, 'cause I've been so cold to you for so long. Meatloaf, what a poet. Actually, I think somebody else wrote that song. He just sang it. Oh, that's right. What was that guy's name? Like Jim Steinum or something? In fact, I think he might have died recently. Huh. Meatloaf. I wonder what his real name was. You don't think Meatloaf was his real name? No, I don't think Meatloaf was born and his mother looked down and said, "Hey, look at that. Got a baby. Let's call him Meatloaf." I mean, maybe if his name was like Meatloaf Johnson or something. I mean, he would have had a last name. Names. Anyway, should we get the show started? Yeah, sure. What did I do with that intro song? Oh, here it is. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO! And welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language, huh, sweetie? It's the live stream podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Yeah, you hear that? It's a live stream podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO. Over here, the lovely and the talented Natasha. Say hello, sweetie. BOOZHOO, everybody. How you doing? And over here, we've got Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Ikadon BOOZHOO Niji. Hello, everybody. And then we got the boys back there, but they're sleeping. Got a couple of res dogs and a mukwa and bear. And then over here, we got another bear, I guess. He doesn't have a name yet. And then there's Paul Stanley. How's it going, Paul? Hey, NANABOOZHOO, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty well. I guess you're the Kiss autobiography, not autobiography, but what, documentary or something, was on A&E last night. Yeah, did you watch it? No, I don't have that channel. What do you mean you don't have A&E? I don't have A&E. But it was the Kiss documentary. You could learn about the history of Kiss. Yeah. Every time you guys open your mouth, you talk about the history of Kiss. I think we know what happened. You were four knuckleheads who had a dream of seeing the band they never saw. Yeah, I don't think I needed to see it again. What's the matter with you? Sorry, nothing. Yeah, you sound kind of crabby. Would you got something against Kiss now? No, I love Kiss. I just didn't see the A&E special. Anyway, let's see who's here. There's Weesanese here. BOOZHOO Weesanee. And Joseph's back. BOOZHOO Joseph. Joe's back. Hi, Joe. And Always Learning's here. And Jessica will booze BOOZHOO. And Weesanee says Meatloaf's real name is Michael something. Let me move this over. Michael Lee Aday. Michael Lee Aday. See, that's a nice name. You know, I think people probably would have taken him more seriously as a singer if he was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lee Aday," rather than, "Ladies and gentlemen, here's a fat guy named Meatloaf." Baby, we can talk all night. What if Meatloaf was actually Elvis Presley? What do you mean? You know, he came out kind of right after Elvis died. And so like Elvis was at the Heaviest he ever was when he died, allegedly. And then Meatloaf comes on the scene, and he started out a pretty hefty guy. I think Elvis faked his death, and then Meatloaf is actually Elvis in a mask. You think he's wearing a mask? Yeah, like one of those latex masks like Michael Jackson used to wear. You can look like anybody. Hey, Brian Souls is here. Bonjour, Brian. That's an interesting theory. You don't believe it? Oh, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I don't even believe it. So Jessica says, Kiss's End of the Road tour is going to do a show in New Jersey. I told my cousin last night. He just goes, again? This is like their third final tour. I know. I mean, if they were ever just honest about it, it's like, yeah, we were going to quit back in 2000. But, I mean, you say no to $1 million a show. Sorry, we just kept doing it. Oh, hey, Gwen Carly is here. Or Carly is here. Bonjour, Gwen. Gwen's here, sweetie. Hey, bonjour, Gwen. Nice to see her here. Joseph says, I thought his name was Robert Paulson. Yeah, Robert Paulson was his name. In his death, he has a name. This man's name was Robert Paulson. Robert Paulson. Robert Paulson. There's a lot of women who don't know what this means, but there's not many men. Do you know what Joseph is referring to? I have no idea what you're talking about. That's from Fight Club. Oh, yeah. Meatloaf was in that movie. Yeah. His name was Robert Paulson. That's what finally snaps Tyler Durden. Everything gets out of control, and then Meatloaf gets shot while these guys are running around town with Project Mayhem. That's a great movie, Fight Club. But I can't talk about it. Why? Well, the first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. Exactly. Thank you, sweetie. Would you like to join Fight Club? No way. Why not? I don't want to fight. What kind of club is that? Yeah. I mean, it'd be a cool club if you didn't actually have to fight anybody. Joseph says, laugh out loud. Or Bob with boobies. I know. That was gross. Weezy says, before I looked up his name, I thought for sure Meatloaf's name was going to be Angus. Angus Beef. I know. I hope he doesn't watch this show, because he doesn't know I know him. But I knew this woman who had a baby and named the baby a proper name. And he was kind of a chunky baby. And because she was a reservation girl and her whole family was all rezzed out, they saw that baby and they immediately gave him an Indian name. They named him Beefy. Oh, look at him. He's just Beefy. Hey, yeah, Beefy. And from that day forward, like the first day of his life, I don't know his real name. Everyone just calls him Beefy. And he's one of these kids who just has to live with a dumb nickname forever. Beefy. But I guess that's not any worse than Meatloaf. Weesney says, read the book Fight Club. It's not about fighting. Oh, I heard the book was even better. There's a lot of men stuff in Fight Club about how we're, I kind of became a man during the time of people reevaluating men's roles. I'm part of the generation of men who were raised by feminists, by women who went into the workplace, and when your mother kind of says a bunch of bad stuff about men, and you're a guy, it's weird, There's a scene in that where he says, we were raised by a We're a generation raised by women. Maybe the last thing we need is another woman in our life. It's kind of the beginning of the MGTOW movement. The men going their own way. You know, is there more to life than just providing and protecting women? You know, are we just, you know, workers, slaves to corporations? I don't know. I'm just sort of impressed that Wisni actually reads a book. I'm trying to sound smart. Wisni says, it's still about men meeting in secret and getting sweaty. Okay, come on. I saw that movie. I wouldn't see it again. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can be an Indian stereotype and be in a band and sing YMCA. Bunch of gay guys at the YMCA. How come that guy got away with wearing powwow outfit at a gay club? YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, you must do. I say, young man, why don't you be a stereotype? We got a construction guy and a policeman too. There's a carpenter, but what's up with you? I'm the Indian guy on the Village People. I'm the Indian guy on the Village People. Nobody ever got mad at that guy. Oh, look at me. I'm wearing a full headdress and buckskin and war paint. I'm going to dance around at this gay club in honor of my people. I know. That was like before political correctness. I wonder. I think people would freak out now if they saw that guy from the Village People just, you know. I know. You can't even be like a sports mascot in that outfit. How does he get away with being in the Village People? People are like, well, we want to call you racist, but you're gay. So that kind of cancels out. How does that work on the oppression scale? Who's worse off, the Indians or the gays? I can't. This is the story of, I don't even know the guy's name anymore. The Indian guy from the Village People. Back in the days of the grandfathers, there was an elder who lived in the Pine Ridge. Actually, I think he might be from Sisseton. The Indian guy from the Village People? I'm not sure if this is an, I don't know, urban legend or moccasin telegraph or what. But I heard once that the Indian guy from the Village People was enrolled in Sisseton, South Dakota. I wonder if that's true. Because then, you know, who's going to call racism on an actual Indian guy? You know. But anyway, there was a man who lived in Sisseton, South Dakota. And one night he had a vision. And a spirit came to him and he said, Kichimanadu came to him, in fact, a great spirit. And he said, listen, I want you to send your son into the city. He must, you know, he must carry on the ways of the Dakota. And he must teach the white man the ways of the true human being. And so the next morning, this old grandfather gets up and he goes to his grandson. He goes, grandson, I had a vision. It is time for you to leave the reservation. Your grandmother, she has made an outfit for you. It's, you know, leather chaps and our traditional Indian, you know, ceremonial dress. But listen now, you must go into the city of San Francisco, and you must go to the gay clubs. There you will meet other wayward travelers of your persuasion. And together the five of you will travel the world, spreading the message of the YMCA of the Navy and of how to be a macho man. Because that is what you are to us, son. Of all the Indian people, we named you Macho Man because that is how macho you are. Well, that young grandson, he looked up at his grandfather and he goes, "Oh, come on, Grandpa. How can you say that? I'm not special. Just because I'm a macho man doesn't mean I don't love to dance and sing. I will do what you say, Grandpa, because I am a macho man. I will join the village people and I will sing about macho man." He says, "Thank you, his grandson." And this is how that guy, whose name I don't remember, became the Indian guy in the village people. To learn more about the village people and other alternative lifestyles, turn on anything on Netflix or NBC. I'll just be glad when Pride Month is finally over. Really? Yeah. My heart swells with pride. I need a break from all this pride. I'm so proud of you guys. The village people carrying on the Anishinaabe way. I wonder if anyone's going to get mad at that story. Don't care. Oh, doggone it. I almost used don't care as a Ojibwe word of the day. Manu. I don't care. Ni manu. But that's not our Ojibwe word, huh, sweetie? Are we even going to teach an Ojibwe word today? Yeah, why not? Here's an Ojibwe word. Ishwa. Anima e Gisha good. It's the day after prayer day. But that doesn't mean that the village people aren't in our prayers. Just because it's Monday doesn't mean you can't still pray for the village people. San Francisco is a dangerous place for the Dakota. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a traditional Indian man trying to spread the news of the YMCA. Ishwa, anima egg, use your good. Day after prayer day. Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, I think so. Ishwa, anima egg, use your good. Day after prayer day. So how you doing, sweetie? I'm doing great. You're on fire this morning. You think so? Yeah, you're really funny. I'm just enough fueled. I have 2.5 cups of coffee in me. And, feeling good, looking good, feeling good. So, yeah, Ishwa Anima A. And, what else we got here? Hey, sweetie. Yeah? If you want, there's someone on the phone, on the line. Oh, really? You want me to take a call? Yeah. All right. What line? Line 2. All right, line 2. Caller, you're on the air. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Me, Crazy Horse. Oh, hey, Crazy Horse. The Crazy Horse Monument. How you doing? Me got bone to pick with you. Oh, really? What's that? Me, Crazy Horse. No appreciate you making fun of village people. I'm not making fun of village people. Me no appreciate you poke fun. Yeah, get with that. At gay culture. Why? Me also swing that way. You swing that way too? Me would if not only a head. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard for you to find a boyfriend when you're just a great big Monument. Hard to get around. With no body. Yeah. I mean, when you don't have anybody, not what me meant. That's not what you meant? Crazy horse has no body at all. Oh, you have no body. You're just a head. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, what can I do for you today, Mr. Crazy Horse Monument? Me want teach Ojibwe word of day. You want to teach the Ojibwe word of the day? But I thought you were a Dakota speaker. Me learning. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. We got, what do we have left? Oh, this is pretty good. Jinganum. Jean Gainum. That means hate. Jean Gainum. Nin Jean Gainum. I hate. Crazy horse hate when you mock. Gay. Lifestyle. Okay. And then there's Zaga Ediwin. Zaga Ediwin. Love. Crazy horse. Zaga Ediwin. Other men. Really? I didn't know that. History. Cover. Crazy horses. Wild nights. Oh, really? History covered that up? People. Jean Gainham. Us. I don't think people hate you. You know, there's a lot of... Sometimes I think that the history... Like someone's talking about critical race theory lately. They were going, critical race theory is actually anti-black. It's set up to just remind black people, to teach kids, hey, by the way, you might not know this, you were enslaved by white people. Yeah, this whole country, they hate black people. They hate you. They just hate you. And, you're going to have a tough time. And when it comes to like gay people, and sometimes I even think Indian people, they keep telling us, oh yeah, everybody hates you. The world is full of hate. Jean Gainham. Like, why? Where do you get off thinking that? I don't remember a time, and I'm old now. I mean, I'm not as old as you, Crazy Horse. Certainly not. Yeah, certainly not. But even as a kid, I mean, there are gay characters on TV. Well, who's Liberace? I don't think it was ever a time when people really hated gays. At least not in my lifetime. So, the whole idea of pride and all this is kind of like, yeah, in your face, people hate us. I didn't hate you until you started pushing in my face. Get your short shorts out of here. I hate those short shorts. Jean Gainham. Ninja Gainham. Short shorts on a man. Sorry. Don't need it. Don't want it. Don't need it. But maybe that's me. But, I guess my point is, nobody hates gays and never have. Most of my heroes growing up, David Bowie, Elton John, Paul Stanley. Paul Stanley's not gay. Okay. He's probably not gay. I know he's got a bunch of kids. He's been married twice. But, he's pretty flamboyant. All my heroes were swishy. I don't think this is a hateful country towards the gays or Indians or blacks. I think people are, by and large, pretty cool. You make good point. Crazy Horse must think. Yeah. Yeah, you go think about that. All right, anything else I can do for you today, sir? No, me just want, say, Gigawabamin, Minawa. Yeah, Gigawabamin, Minawa. I will see you again, crazy horse. Crazy horse monument. Yeah, it's always nice when he calls in. Yeah. How do you suppose he works a phone? I have no idea. Maybe somebody's holding it up to him. Yeah. And I also didn't know that about Crazy Horse. He was gay. Yeah, I know. History doesn't like to record stuff. You know, Abraham Lincoln was gay. He was? Well, he had a best friend he would share a bed with. Huh. That's weird. I know, but when you think about it... Yeah, when you think about it, he does look kind of gay. You know, he's all tall and skinny and got that big... He had the fancy facial hair. I guess that doesn't surprise me. He's always wearing black. But yeah. I mean, we elected a gay president way before Obama. So anyway, I'm proud of America. That's what I'm saying. You're proud of America? Yeah, for accepting the gays so well. I mean, come on. I was asking a lot of our traditional elders, you know. It's like, oh, Caitlyn Jenner, you're so brave. How? If I wanted to be more popular, I would come out as gay and trans. This show would suddenly get picked up on Netflix. Hey, have you guys heard about that? About the gay trans Native American guy who sings to children? I know, we'd probably be really popular. Should we pretend? Like David Bowie? Yeah. David Bowie was the closet heterosexual. He didn't want anyone to know he was straight. Well, then he marries a supermodel. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm straight. But same thing with Paul Stanley. I mean, Paul Stanley was very masculine in some ways. I mean, is. And, but, you know, he really wore that gender bending thing in the 80s. Lots of eyeliner. You know, prancing around like a proud pony. Let's see what's going on here with the BOOZHOO crew. Is that a real monument? Yeah, it really is. Crazy Horse. They started building that in South Dakota, not far from the Mount Rushmore monument, when I was a kid. And it's taking them forever. You know, the idea was they were going to build the whole thing. They're going to have him sitting on a horse. It was going to be as bigger than the whole Mount Rushmore. Just one guy sitting on a horse pointing. And 40 years later, they've got essentially a face done. They're never going to get it done. But it also, you know, Crazy Horse reminds me that the Mount Rushmore is a mystery. Okay, I'm just going to pull this up again. You guys asked for it. Mount Rushmore. The official story is that it took like a year for each face. In basically 4 years, one guy and his son carved 4 faces in a mountain the Dakota used to call the 6 grandfathers. Okay, here we go. Right? The 6 grandfathers. All right. Then in 1973, or whenever that was, 76, family took a trip down to South Dakota, and we saw this guy. And they were like, yeah, we're going to build a great big thing. Look at all these people who are working there. It's going to be great. we'll show Mount Rushmore what's up. And you go, okay, number one, this is almost as good for one of the faces. But whoever, if the story was true that this only took 4 years, then why is this taking so long? I think it's because it's that hard. I think it's really difficult to do. So who made these? I mean, you can have your pyramids. I don't care. This is way more impressive than a pyramid. Oh, that's just a symbol of hate. Why do you like Mount Rushmore? Don't you know that's a symbol of white supremacy? That's a symbol of Jinganum. That's a symbol of hate. Oh, I hate those guys. You got your George Washington, the father of the country, is racist, Freemason. Then there's whoever that guy is, Jefferson, whatever he did. And then there's that racist, the guy who tried to bring the mustache into the White House. I mean, he did. Roosevelt or whoever that guy is. Teddy Roosevelt. He was the one who came up with the term teddy bear. That's named after Teddy Roosevelt. And then there's that racist Abraham Lincoln. Gay, racist Abraham Lincoln. He didn't want to let black people vote. Oh yeah, I'm going to emancipate you, but you better not vote. You're racist. Another gay, racist Republican. What are you talking about? I don't know. Allegedly. Sorry. You guys say allegedly on YouTube, or I get in trouble. The lawyers from the Abe Lincoln Foundation be like, hey man, he wasn't gay. What are you guys, homophobic? Why are you so defensive? It's just like outing Michelle Obama. Nobody wants to talk about it very long. She's a man. You're getting mad at me? You should be cool with that. Be proud. I'm proud of her. Him, her, whatever. It, them. I'm proud of them. Michelle Obama. Them weirdos. What do you think, sweetie? You want to get up here and say hello to the BOOZHOO crew? Is it a little early? I could play a song first. Yeah, sure. All right. Here's a cool song that I don't remember what it was. Oh, blueberry pie. We wanted to play this the other day. This is the Ojibwe word for blueberry pie. And up next, the lovely and the talented. Oh, get out of here! Natasha.
Wanted a piece of blueberry pie, so I went up and I asked this guy, and he only spoke Ojibwe, so I had to say, Mina bashki mina sagani betu sechikani, Magwejigan, Mina bashki mina sagani betu sechikani. Magwejigan, Mina bashki mina sagani betu sechikani. Magwejigan, Mina bashki mina sagani betu sechikani. Magwejigan. Bashki mina sagani betu sechikani. Magwejigan, Mina bashki mina sagani betu sechikani. Magwejigan, Mina bashki mina sagani betu Chicani, Chicani,
Bakwajigan. Mina, Bashki Mina Sakani, Batusi Chikani, Bakwajigan. BOOZHOO, everybody! Natasha Nandusanakas. Natasha is my name. And oh, wow, it's so nice to see the BOOZHOO crew. There's Wisani and Papa Wagosh. Where have you been, Nietzsche? BOOZHOO, Papa. Papa Wagosh says, Miigwech, Jessica, and everyone else means a lot to us. Oh, what are you guys talking about? You made it too. More Makwa. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. You guys been talking. I haven't been able to read it. Papa Gosh says, hey, you shouldn't take Crazy Horse for granted. Papa Gosh is the best with like dad jokes. Most of us are indigenous, but history changed our identity. Sad, but facts. Yeah. I mean, the history is just so suspicious. They've lied about so much. You know what? And then just the narrative, the spin they put on it. Constantly reminding people, hey, like I saw somebody who it was one of these black actors. He was talking about that Quentin Tarantino movie about slavery. And he goes, I'm just so tired of every year there's a new movie about how the white man was dogged the black man. How we were dogged by, I think it was really funny the way you used that. Dogged by, and it's like, yeah. It's kind of like, was there anything to being Jewish in history other than being oppressed during those few years in the mid-20th, 1900s, 20th century? Somebody wants you to identify yourself as a victim. Oh, you're Jewish. Never forget that the big, strong Germans, oh, you guys couldn't even resist. Your ancestors were rounded up and put into concentration camps and killed. Everybody hates you. And then you go next group. Oh, black people. Yeah, your ancestors, they couldn't even fight back against the mighty, whoever, slave-owning colonists. That's hard to believe, but yeah, you guys are a bunch of slaves. And then even as early 60s, just far enough back that nobody can confirm or deny, this country really hated black people. Yeah, it was illegal to be black. Oh, really? Is that true? No, not really. Oh, Indian people, yeah, they killed all of us off. No, they didn't. They were good times too, by the way. I mean, all of us, I don't even have to say it, we're all taking a kind of collective, oh man, those boarding schools, again, right? And it is a part of us that we kind of look into, go, oh man, my grandparents went through this thing. And just that, they also went through these other things. They also, got married and had families and children and grandchildren. And they bought land. And they went fishing. And they went, they built stuff. They had, community. There was more to life than just that one chapter. And even that chapter wasn't all bad. They're going to teach about the education of the American Indian in history, and they'll just talk about it like it was the Holocaust. They're not going to ever bring up, later in history, they won't go, how did Indian people get involved in professional athletics again? Oh, well, you see, the first, professional Native American football player came out of the Carlisle Indian boarding school. Carlisle was nationally known for being an excellent school in athletics. Many of the graduates went on to become professional football players. Thus why they named the Washington team the Washington Redskins. They didn't name the Redskins because they hated Indians. You know? They named the Redskins because like half the team were boarding school grads. You know, these guys were really good athletes. They were in great shape. They you know, they had football programs at boarding school. And so, you know, it wasn't all murder. I mean, I'm not apologizing for the boarding schools, but I'm afraid that critical race theory will only teach the one narrative that white people bad, Anishinaabe people and black people and whoever victims. You know, oh yeah, you guys, we made you, you know, work on the cotton gin or whatever. I don't know. What do I care either way? You guys want to look at in a gibberish cartoon? What's up with my morning cough? I think it's the pollen. Yeah, it's probably the pollen. Ambe, Majada! Ambe, Majada, says a little Anamosh. Come on, let's go. Ambe. Come on. A lot of Indian people's grandmothers use that word a lot. Come on. Ambe. Wisanin. Kambe. Eat. Wisaninda. Wisanida. Come on, let's eat. And then Wagosh here, he's saying, Andi Ejad. Andi Ejad. Where is he going? Where's he going? Where in the world is that little Anamosh going? Let me move this up. Ambe, Majada. Come on, let's go. Majada. Let's see, what can I say about this? Ambe. Okay, here's a little Ojibwe vowel lesson. You notice there's two A's here. And you go, what does that mean? Ambe. Oh, there's an E. What's that word? Ambi. You know? Hey, Ambi. But in Ojibwe, when there's two A's, it's like the sound you make when you say farther. When you say father. The English say father the same way. Father. And then E is always the A sound, like in the word Ojibwe. We don't say Ojibwe, we say Ojibwe. So Ambe, Majada. Ma, like father, ma, ja. Maja means to leave. And if you want to say let's, you say da. Majada. Ambe, Majada. Come on. Let's leave. Ande. Ejad. Where is he going? He says let's go, but I don't even know where you're going. You want me to follow you? I don't think so. What is this, a cult? A cult of personality? I'm a cult. So, anyway, la 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 la. Sorry. Papa Mago says, everyone was called Bakanazi. He is different back in the day. It wasn't anti-gay, it was just the fact that they were different. Yeah. Bakanazi. 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 He's different. Yeah, who cares? I kind of want to like stick up for the regular people in history, like I guess straight people. It's like you really portrayed like they were just hunting down gay people. Oh yeah, what about Matthew Shepard? It's the fact that you can name all the different victims of hate violence against gays, and you're still bringing up that one guy who hit on some meth head in the 80s, just proves that most people don't. We don't want to hear about it, but so what? I don't want to hear about your straight relationships either. You know? Oh yeah? You can kill me if you want. I'll never be straight. Good. Who cares? There's too many people in the world as it is. Joseph said, never seen or heard of the Sitting Horse Monument at all. Yeah, check it out. It's kind of an interesting history behind. Maybe I'm still under a rock. Oh yeah, this is Joseph under a rock. Yeah, where have you been? I mean, I know it's only been 40 years. You know, I guess you haven't gotten around to South Dakota in the last 40 years. Michael's girlfriend is a man. You know, I saw that picture. I'm going to try one more time to find it. This got more interest on Facebook than anything else. Michael got a new girlfriend. She's just cute. Let's see if we can find her. Would it be under pictures? Or maybe it's under videos. No. It's so cute. It's so funny. I know what I can do. Hit cancel. Sorry, you guys. Cancel that. Go to the video media source. Hit OK. Browse the videos that we took. Oh, I know why I can't find it. I think we put this on the other. We did that on the other computer. It's not even on this one. Okay, so forget that. No, I'm not opening anything. Cancel. Cancel. Never mind. Anyway, Michael was playing around with one of those filters, and he took a picture of himself as a woman, and it's a really pretty girl. And there's like 80 people commented on it on Facebook, like wow. And I think a lot of people thought it was another person, but it was just a female version of himself. I don't know if Michael's girlfriend's a man or if Michael's a transgender. You ready to tell us something, Michael? No. I got my eye on you. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, yeah, tomorrow is Dig If You Will, a picture day. Submit your artwork to the BOOZHOO Crew Facebook. And if it's good... Sorry. I'm not making any promises for you guys who think you're artists, but you're not. If it sucks, I'm going to tell you. Actually, I'll probably put it up and mock it. Go look at this. This is from a 6-year-old. It doesn't even look like a thing. Nah. What if I did that? Brought up kids' drawings and then tore them down. I think that'd be pretty funny, actually. Yeah. Yeah, so bring in your artwork. And let's see what we say about it. Nah, I'm just kidding. But do bring in your artwork. We'd love to see it. We'll share it on the show. We'll share it with the people. Oh, Papa Ghost just said, wife had surgery. Oh, is she okay? Jessica says, yeah, but no one ever talks about the Indian slave trade. That's the other thing. How come we never get any credit for being slaves? On the flip side, no one talked about Indian slave owners or black slave owners. Yeah. When you get down to the stories, it's like, yeah, man, those dirty white people. And that handful of black guys who also, like, I guess the first official legal transaction of a slave to an American on paper was to another black guy. You're like, what? And the Cherokees, they had slaves in their own plantations. And so when the Trail of Tears started, the U.S. government came in and kicked them off their plantations and told them they could take their slaves with them too. That's all. The Trail of Tears was Cherokees and slaves, black slaves. Like, whose tears are these? The Indians are the slaves. Now, how come nobody had ever told me about the Indian slave owners until I was well into my 40s? You know, I mean, I'm like Joe and live under a rock, but come on. Jessica, I wasn't supposed to use it as one for his exams, but only people on the page will see it. La 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 la. Weasley says, at some point in history, slavery was the progressive move away from genocide. I never thought of it like that. So, think about that. What's that? Weasley says, at one point, actually enslaving the people, that was progressive. It was, at least it wasn't genocide. Before slavery, they would have just killed everybody. I'm like, okay, let's not kill anybody. We'll put them to work. You know? Yeah. Come on, let's look at the bright side, you guys. Daniel Black says, he is a beautiful butterfly. Popoco says, not sure I agree, Jess. Roman Egyptians, Mongolians, etc., all enslaved people think caveman did it. Yeah, actually, we probably did enslave her. Do any animals enslave other animals? Yeah, I think they do. Don't some ants make other ants carry stuff? Or I might be wrong. We all have a box to check. If we stand together, we are too strong. They will always pit us against each other. Oh, wow, that's really deep. Yeah, when you make all those boxes to check, it's like, okay, divide and conquer. Separate. You know, where's the checkbox for human being? That's why I like the term Anishinaabe. It means human being. Yeah, we kind of been the practice is to call all Indian people Anishinaabe. Just to, you know, discriminate between white and non-white. Oh, he's an Anishinaabe from wherever. But, yeah, who does it serve to divide us? And even the story of our ancestors. Well, my ancestors did this thing. And my ancestors. Are you sure? How much do you even know about your stupid ancestors? And who cares? Just because your ancestor, you know. Oh, I had an ancestor who was a great musician. Therefore, I can play the piano. It's like, well, no. Nothing to do with you. Like I've said this before, quit taking credit and pride over something you had nothing to do with. Whether it's your country, oh, I'm so proud of America. We fought for freedom in World War II. It's like, we didn't do anything. They might have fought for freedom. You know? Oh, native pride. I'm so proud of my ancestors. We fought back against the colonists. We weren't born yet. Quit taking pride in other people's accomplishments. Oh, we built the, you know, we carved Mount Rushmore. No, we didn't. Somebody else did. Oh, I'm so proud of Mount Rushmore. What? I'm impressed with Mount Rushmore, but I don't have pride in it. Which brings me back to gay pride again. You know. Oh, I'm so proud. I mean, unless, I guess they've kind of gone back. Remember when the talk was always, oh, I'm just born this way. I had nothing to do with it. You know, I didn't become gay. I was born gay. But now it's like, oh no, I didn't just choose to be gay. I also chose to be a man, you know, or a woman. I choose to be a straight male. You know, what? So who knows what they think. But you know, you can't take pride in your gender or your sexuality. or what you did to, Hey, Grandpa, guess what? Last night I was at a Village People concert and I'm gay. Oh, son. Oh, grandson, I'm so proud. Well done. Hey, honey, guess what? What's that, dear? Our grandson's gay. Oh, I'm so proud of him. That must have been very difficult and painful and gross and stinky. But, okay. Anyway, I promise I'm going to stop dissing gay people once Pride Month is over. Sorry. Nothing against the gays. Yesterday we were talking about you always have to have a disclaimer. Anytime you make any opinion about certain groups. You don't have to do that with race anymore. I got nothing against blacks, but, people have seen through that, but still, people are still in the, I got nothing against gays, but the Village People suck. How dare you? That's hate. Hate has no home. Jinganum. Hate has no home here. We hate your hate. Love trumps hate. Trump loves hate. Trump hates love. Hate loves Trump. You could really move that sentence around a lot. Love hates Trump. Poor Donald Trump. I mean, whatever your politics are, that guy sure received a lot of... There's a lot of people in this country who did not like that dude. I was watching a video on, again, gay pride, and they're like, this is love. Zaga 81. Love is love. Oh, we all love each other. There's no such thing as wrong love. And I'd be like, what do you think of Donald Trump? Oh, I hate him. I'd be like, I thought you guys love is love. Don't you love Trump? No, kill Trump. It's easy. He actually waved one of your stupid rainbow flags. Would you cut him some slack? Sonny Jean Gainham, hate. What's one thing you hate, sweetie? And one thing you zuggy eaty win. One thing you love. One thing I hate and one thing I love. There's a lot of things I love that'd be easy to, I love you. Ah, I love you too. But hate, honestly, and I don't want to sound like that, but it's hard for me to think of something I actually hate. Don't you hate racism and intolerance? No, I don't hate anything like that. I don't hate the Holocaust. I don't hate, chicken farms. Yeah, I finally come around to that too. I used to get really bent out of shape when I'd see look at those poor chickens. And then the way chicken plants are processed. And then somebody goes, yeah, but if the tables were reversed, you think a chicken would feel sorry for you? If a chicken could just peck your head off, it would with no remorse. So, I don't even care. Yeah, like that. Yeah. So it's something you hate. So I don't hate animal cruelty. I don't hate people who have different political opinions. I don't hate racism or homophobia. I don't hate anything, I guess. I guess I don't really hate anything either. What's something you don't like? When you said that, the first thing that came to my mind was anchovies. Yeah, I don't like anchovies either. But I don't hate anchovies. I don't go fishing just to kill anchovies. Right. I don't like gay pride. Yeah, I don't like gay pride. No. I don't even care about that. Let them do what they want. Yeah, I don't know. I know, I'm having a hard time thinking of something I really hate right now. What do you guys hate? I hate the show. That's what the BOOZHOO crew is saying. I hate it when these guys just talk to themselves. This is supposed to be an educational show. Where's the education? Yeah, we got it. I wrote down Gene Gainham. I hate your show, Natasha. That's what the BOOZHOO crew is probably saying right now. I don't think so. Weezy says she loves anchovies. Zaka, Edie Win, love. Do you really love anchovies? Ugh, they taste like minnows. That's what I think too. But be proud. You know, if that's your lifestyle, you choose this way of living, eating anchovies, then I support it. This is a safe space for people who want to eat anchovies. It's not really though. What do you mean? I discriminate against anchovies in this house. I will not have an anchovy on that pizza. Well, couldn't we get like a half and half? What if Weezy wants to have a half and half pizza with us? And we could put half would be anchovies. Yeah, but then the anchovy juice would get over to the non-anchovy side. And I can't have that kind, you know. That kind? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, nothing against anchovies. I don't want them mixing with their pure, you know, pizza supreme. You're a pizza supremacist. That's right. I'm a pizza supremacist. Keep your dirty anchovies off my pizza. Get out of here. Nah. Nanaboosh is a pizza supremacist. That's not funny. Don't you know hate is the number one problem in America? That's right. That's what Joe Biden said. White supremacists are coming to get us. I know. I'm so scared. Joe Biden says the biggest problem we have is domestic terrorism brought on by white supremacists. It's the Ku Klux Klan. Look out, everybody. They're going to burn a cross in your yard. It's like, what are you talking about? Can we get some names? Name one Ku Klux Klan member. In the day of the internet, you can't. If it was possible to, you know, if there were so many white supremacists and Ku Klux Klan, they would have a show like that, To Catch a Predator. Only it would be like To Catch a White Supremacist. And they'd be like luring some guy in, like, aha! We knew you were a Klan member. You know, whoever. Tom Hanks. And it would be great TV. All these closet white supremacists or whatever. But the problem is, you just can't find them. Most people are pretty cool. Sorry. If you go to college, if you pay attention to white liberals, you're going to think, yep, everybody's racist. Everyone's against me. It's like, no, you're fine. Weezy says, learned it from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Semper Finals. Semper Finals. Papa Wago says, mine was Naval Construction Forces. Seabees. Constriums. Baltiums. We build, we fight. Nice. Papa Wagosh is like a real man. I hope Papa Wagosh wasn't watching last night when you were making fun of the Navy SEALs. I wasn't making fun of them. Yeah, you were. You were all like, oh yeah, the Marines is where it's at. But, you know. Papa Wagosh. Day we added, and party all night. Rock and roll all day, party all night. I wanna watch the A&E show about Kiss tonight. I don't care if I've already seen everything they're possibly gonna play. I wanna watch a Kiss documentary anyway. Should we see if we can't find it on the internet tonight? Yeah, let's do that. We'll pop some popcorn and we'll get on our pajamas and then we'll put on the Kiss documentary. Arts and entertainment. Finally, A&E is putting some art and entertainment on there. Because at the end of the day, that's what Kiss is. It's a return to music and art. Performance and, poetry. It's all of it. Well done, Paul Stanley. Thanks, Natasha. I hope you like the documentary. Is it documentary or documentary? I don't know. I always said documentary, but I couldn't tell you. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to watch it. You want to watch it tonight? Yeah, you bet. I'll watch it. Okay. It's just part 2 tonight? Yeah, tonight's the second and final installment of the Kiss A&E documentary or something. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what I think tomorrow. Sounds good, Natasha. Paul Stanley, you guys. All right. Well, hey, it looks like we're getting to that time. What do you think, sweetie? Did you want to add anything before I sign out for the day? No, I think that's pretty good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for NanaBOOZHOO. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching. And over here is Michael. Oh, before I forget, if you'd like to order one of Michael Lyons' books, comics, coloring books, not all of them have to do with Ojibwe. Almost all of them do. But they're not all in Ojibwe. But anyway, we have books for sale on Amazon.com. And miigwech to everyone who's bought books this month. And if you'd like to leave us a tip on PayPal, you can buy us a cup of coffee. And we have also got a Patreon page. You can support us every month. And we'll send you a book if you sign up on Patreon. And hey, by the way, don't forget to mail out those books today. Yeah, I've got them all packed up. And what else do we have? Oh, you have a GoFundMe. We're going to raise some money for a TV show this fall. And links are in the description. Anyway, enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, even though I can't find BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I'm Natasha, and I will see you again. Gigawabamin, Minowa. Anyway, I'm out of focus. Here we go. Sweetie, you know what to do. Teleport you away? If you don't mind. Okay. See you tomorrow at 8. Teleporting away.